Hey, this is Phoenix. It's my new song. Let's go back. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Let's go back to when it was magic instead of tragic. Let's go back to when I was your escape instead of something you're escaping from. Let's go back to when you stared at me from across the room instead of staring at the television while I'm in the other room. Let's go back to when we couldn't wait to see each other, when we couldn't wait to lay down and hold each other. Let's go back to when we didn't have to be asleep to get along, when our life was a love song, when I knew that you were my fate, and we didn't walk this thin line between love and hate. Let's go back to when you looked at me with love in your eyes, when you wiped my tears when I cried. Let's go back to when I cried when you left, when I didn't have to hide this pain in my eyes, when we didn't fight every night, when we thought about each other all day, and we waited all day just for the chance to say, I love you. Let's go back to when your kiss seemed so brand new, when the butterflies were still flying, when I was still your best friend and not your enemy. Let's go back to when we didn't fight these wars. Let's just put these weapons down. Go back to when, instead of walking out, you turned around. When we didn't spend all our nights alone. When you spent time with me instead of the television and phone. When I didn't feel so alone. When I felt more when you hugged me than just an embrace. When I could tell you loved me by the look on your face. When your body language wasn't speaking profanity. When love didn't feel like insanity. Let's go back to when love raced through our veins and the word love didn't mean pain. When you were my shelter from the rain. When you chased away all my fears. When my voice was a welcome sound. I wasn't someone you didn't want around. When we ran to each other instead of away from each other. When this wasn't a long distance relationship taking place at home. When we were together in the same room and not alone. Let's go back to when my bedroom felt like our special place instead of like my tomb where a part of me has died. While I spent all these lonely nights alone in my bed instead of in your arms. When you were my knight in shining armor who came to my rescue and swept me away to your magical kingdom. When you were my Prince Charming, my California king, I felt hopeful instead of hopeless. Like you love me for who I am, not what you want me to be. When I was at peace, not in pieces.